Okay, class, I'm going to discuss the readings for this week. So for starters, I'm going to start with authors in the classroom. For authors in the classroom, the chapter was about understanding how to care for the human qualities, such as, as educators, parents, it's important that we nurture and support others' uniqueness. Also, activities and books can help to promote these things, to express feelings, emotions, equality, and respect. That was mostly what this book was about. For the One Child, Two Languages, this book discussed speaking a second language. This takes a while for others to adjust to a new language, for anyone, really, because if you're so used to, speaking one language and having to learn another one, it will be difficult. So having a good solid foundation and support system and those around you to help, enhance and promote those words will help with that. So students may still communicate with others in their native tongue, but this is because it's what they know. And it takes time for them to learn another language. As students continue to learn language, it's good to support the process by having facial expressions, pointing, gestures, your body language, props. These things are good, resources and tools to help with supporting those things. I wrote notes, so I'm reading my notes, you guys, that I wrote. For the other readings that we had to do, the first and second language acquisition information, this really was a really good tool because it provided milestones in language development. And I thought it was really neat because it actually broke it down into where someone should be and the things that they should be saying and doing. So I really thought that was a really good tool and resource to look at. It included the stages at which children develop language. My favorite one that really stood out to me in reading all of them would definitely have to be social interaction theory. And the reason I say this because I'm a preschool teacher and I strongly, strongly, strongly believe in social interaction. I believe that that's the greatest thing that anyone can do is, interacting with others, because look at us as adults. Imagine us not being able to communicate with others and we're just by ourselves every day. We really wouldn't get those experiences to help support the knowledge or things that we already have, things that we've learned. And then when you have those opportunities and those experiences, you reconnect and it brings back memories or experiences that you've already been through. And you just continue to build. So social interaction is very important and I believe in it. And I try to, have my children interact constantly throughout the day with others. And it's good also to learn how to be by yourself and learn how to, do that as well. So with social interaction theory, it's interaction between a developing child. Children of all ages learn through meaningful play. I believe that they learn through meaningful play and experiences, which will support their developmental language. So when you provide, like I said, those opportunities and things for children to play, they learn through those things. So for example, say you have a child that's playing with blocks. You can help support their language by making this experience meaningful to them by saying, wow, you have a red block. This is a red block. You're giving them the words. You're describing it to them. So that's an example of how you can support language through interaction and, social play. The other handout that we read, the context of learning language. The context of learning language will vary from person to another, and the characteristics of language can be emotional, the nature, personal with others. And it really problem solving. It talked about the different obstacles that one could face or would face in the language development. And that was it for the handouts in the books. But I really enjoyed this week's reading, you guys. Talk to you later.